Hello and welcome to the second part of the problem solving session for a table of numbers with different numbers in order, and you have to pick a set of four numbers or a line of numbers or a certain set of numbers which gives you a sum which is either greater than or smaller than or between something. So those conditions are to be fulfilled. So here is another problem, and we have already discussed the method by which we can solve this problem. So here is another problem that you can solve. So I'd say we try this. I'd say you can try it yourself and then get back to the answer that I explained. You read this problem, try applying the same method that I said. Like if it is greater than something, just start at the lower right corner. If it is less than something, start at the upper left corner and try to move from that and see how it is changing. And by that way, if you can solve these problems. So here, I'll pause. Okay, so I hope you tried it yourself and you are able to get the right answer. Now I'll explain how to solve this. So Blake picked four cells to make a square from the table so that the sum of the four numbers inside the square is less than 21. Which of the following numbers must be chosen in the square? It's similar to the other problem where we were picking a square. So again, let's pick a square out of this. So if it is less than 21, as I explained earlier, if it is less than something, we always go with the topmost left squares. So in this case, we have 1, 2, 6, and 7. Let's sum this up. What is 1, 2, 6, and 7? 1 plus 2 plus 6 plus 7. It is 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 6 is 9, plus 7 is 16. So we have the answer 16. So this gives us 16, which is less than 21. But we don't stop here. Remember, we always try some other, how else we can get this number. So let's try the next one. Next set of four numbers. So 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 8 is 13, plus 7 is 20. So we have 2 plus 7 plus 3 plus 8 is equal to 20. So we have 20, which is less than 21. So which of the following numbers must be chosen in the square? So again, it's a similar problem. So 2 and 7 must be chosen. So whichever square we pick, we have to choose 2 and 7, because if we choose the yellow square, we have 1, 2, 6, and 7. If we choose the red square, we have 2, 3, 7, and 8. So 2 and 7 are always there. So our answer in this case, which one must be chosen? So 7 must be chosen if we want to get less than 21. Let's see if we get less than 21 in some other way. So let's say if we select these four, can it still be less than 21? 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 9, 16, plus 8, 24. So no, this cannot be selected. So these are the only two options, and whichever is the common elements between, or the common numbers between these two, is our must have numbers. Always remember, must have is something that is common between the cells. Okay, so with that, we have some understanding on how these problems are solved. I'll give you one more example of this. So I know this video is getting bigger and bigger, it's longer and longer, but I'll give you one more example, and you should pause this video now and try that. So when you can come back to this particular example, you can still you will still be able to find that one. So let's pause. I'll pause here for a second and You can pause the video here and come back and see how to solve this problem. Okay, so in this problem, we have Charlie picked four cells to make a square from the table so that the sum of the four numbers inside the square is between 35 and 41. So this is a bit more trickier. Which of the following numbers must be in the chosen square? So let's, as I said, like whenever we are talking about less than something, we always go for the top squares, and whenever we are talking about more than something, we are going to the to this uh, to the rightmost bottommost cells. But in this case, it's not talking about less than or greater than, it's talking about between 35 and 41. So it can be 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So how do we do how do we solve this now? So let's do this. In such cases, we'll still start with the top ones. So in this case, we have 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 6 is 9, plus 7 is 16. So 16 is not between 35 and 41. So we skip that. So if we take the next one, we'll see that it increases by 4. So whenever you are shifting this by one cell, so first four cells were 16, the second four cells are 20. 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 8 is 13, plus 7, 20. So now we have 20, which is also not between this, but we found a pattern. Like the first four cells are 16, second four cells are 20. These four cells are 24. And if we select the next four cells, they are 28. Okay, so now we are seeing some pattern here. So if that's not working, so we take these four squares. Let's see, 6 plus 7 is 13, plus 11 is 24, and plus 12 is 36. So 36 is between 35 and 41. So this is our one of the combinations, one of the squares that we are looking for. So 6 plus 7 plus 11 plus 12 is equal to 36. So now we have one square that gives us something between 35 and 41. So we keep trying, we keep looking, and let's see what happens. So the next one we will look for is this 7, 8, 12, and 13. So what 7, 8, 12, 13 gives us? 7 plus 8 plus 12 plus 13 is equal to 7 plus 8 is 15 plus 12, 27 plus 13 is 40, 40. So this also is between 35 and 41. So which of the following numbers must be chosen in the square? So when we are talking about must, we are talking about the common numbers between the squares. So we have two squares and the common numbers are 7 and 12. So our answer is 12 is not present in the answer. So the 7 is our answer. Now we can also select this square and see if it is between 35 and 41, but it will not be because whenever we are moving one cell, the number always increases by 4. So if it was 40, the next set is 44. So it will be higher than 41. But let's do it. 8 plus 9 is 17, plus 13 is 30, and 14 is 44. As I said, it increases by 4. So 7 is our answer. So that's how we solve this kind of problems. These are a little bit more tricky. So I'd say you stop this, pause these videos and practice and come back to this video and refer to it and try it on your own. Like try different combinations and see what is the number that you are getting. And then you will be more thorough in this kind of problems. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments and I'll try to respond to that and explain more. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.